Yeah.
Find out eventually.
Well, yeah, we'll find. It's a nice surprise, you know.
Do you have Seminole pumpkins? Because I mean, that might be.
Mine.
Yeah. We had some Seminole pumpkins.
Yeah, those go really well here.
Yeah, I mean, the last 2 summers ago, it just like took over a whole big area.
I had Kalibasa squash, so it might be Kalibasa squash.
Oh, yeah,
That's a similar, yeah?
I think. Maybe I'm thinking of a scientific way to get it.
So yeah, different kind of bananas. Dwarf Cavendish. This is Goldfinger. It's a Rajapuri fruiting there. The other one Mona Lisa. I have like 15 different fruiting varieties.
What's your favorite?
Namwa, of course. That's the best tasting. I mean, I did not taste most of the varieties I have because only 3 of them fruited so far: the Namwa, Orinoco, and the Dwarf Cavendish. But yeah, I have a Mona Lisa and the Rajapuri fruiting there, so soon I'm going to be able to taste some more. But yeah, I have some new varieties here I didn't plant yet. I have San Ceylon, Old Brazilian, I have Puritania, I have Thousand Fingers, and ice cream. Oh, I have some of those.
See you next time.
All right, thanks for coming. Nice to see you. Take care.
Thank you.
Very good.
So I have, you guys ever heard of Gros Michel? Gros Michel is the banana before the Cavendish, the one that got wiped out from the Panama disease.
Oh,
Yeah.
found it.
Yeah, so I got a few of them. I'm gonna plant them and see how they do, how they taste. Now we got a little problem with the black fungus, Sagatoga, or how it's called, the banana disease. So we're gonna have to grow the varieties that are more resistant to that disease. And fortunately, the Namwas, the ice cream bananas, and the Goldfinger are pretty resistant. So we're gonna grow more of those. You can see papaya trees coming up. Oh, this is my first papaya tree that fruited. And these are the Dwarf Cavendish bananas. As you can see, one of them just started to fruit over there. They already fruit when they are like 5-6 foot tall. So these are the same bananas you can find at the store. They are just a dwarf variety, not the fruit dwarf. The tree is the dwarf. So the fruit is pretty much the same size, 6, 7, 8 inches long. And I actually have, I just harvested a bunch, but they are not ripe yet, so I cannot give you a sample of that.
There's some you eat earlier.
Those were the Namwas, yeah, but this is the Dwarf Cavendish.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a similar, it's the same as the store-bought bananas. Yeah. All right. Here's my little papaya plant here. So I threw out a few handful of papaya seeds a few months ago, and now I got a papaya forest here. I gotta thin them out, but I'm kind of waiting to see which one is the female and which one is the male. You see this big tree over here with the long flowers? This is a male tree, so this is not gonna fruit. But I just left it there in case the ladies need pollination here.
That's the only good thing that's the only thing male's good for.
No, come on. And yeah, as soon as I'm gonna see some flowers on them, I'm gonna thin them out. I'm gonna try to replant some of them, but papayas don't transplant too well. They have tiny roots.
Yeah, they don't seem to have much of a root ball. Like when you try to pull them up, and there's not very many roots, and then they die quickly.
Yep.
Yeah, I tried
So it's just easier to grow them from seed. They go from seed to fruit in like 9 months if you feed them well and give them water. But they are heavy feeders, just like bananas. So this is the spot where I planted, because you see I don't have much topsoil on the land. But this spot I had a big pile of mulch dumped here, and it broke down and it became nice rich topsoil. So.
And do you add anything to it, or just that?
I just add compost and food scraps and mulch and organic matter for now. But you know, if I want to do the whole 5 acres, want to fully plant the whole 5 acres, I might have to use some commercial fertilizers, at least for the first few years, because the bananas you see planted over there, they just don't grow. And the other trees, if you cannot feed them, cannot give them enough organic matter, they're not gonna grow, not gonna fruit. So if I want the whole place to produce, I either need to truck in hundreds of tons of compost and mulch, which I'm trying to do, but it's gonna take time. So it's a tough, you know, I want to stay organic. Well, I'm not spraying any pesticides, insecticides, that's out of question. I'm not gonna do that. But it's a tough decision when it comes to fertilizer use, because it's just so hard to feed, you know, 1,000, 1,500 bananas and papayas and other trees. They all need so much food, organic matter, and so I might have to use some potash and maybe some other commercial fertilizers. But I want to keep it at a minimum. So, you know, I want to bring in as much mulch as possible, and you know, supplement with some commercial fertilizer for the first few years. I mean, once I have the soil built up with, you know, 2-3 feet of mulch, and it's gonna break down, it's gonna be nice topsoil, I'm probably not gonna need to bring in commercial fertilizer then. But the problem is, I get a lot of suggestions from people to grow green manures like mulch on site, like fast growing plants, and chop and drop, and, you know, try to make your own compost and mulch. But the thing is, nothing grows in sand, you know, only grass, that's it. So even those plants, I cannot grow those plants either. So it's tough.
You don't even have like tall grass, it's all like short.
Right.
Tall grass would be better.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about planting some tall grass. There's elephant grass, just like 15 feet tall.
I've got tall grass around to get to my property, and it's really good for brushing up against your exhaust system and then catching it on fire. You know, that's why I have forest fires around.
Right. Yeah, so it's that's the toughest thing, yeah, to feed all your plants. See, this is the very first banana tree I planted. This is a dwarf Nemwa, the one that you guys tasted. And they get even bigger if you feed them, if you give them more food and more water. But the ones you see on the other side, they were started from a little pop, from like a 2-feet pop, taken from this one here. So that's how you spread them out. You just separate, come in with the shovel and cut off one of the suckers and replant them in a different spot. So it's really easy to propagate bananas, and they are low maintenance. I mean, they need a lot of food and water and sunshine, but, you know, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to trim them. You can cut up the leaves every now and then, drop them for mulch, but they don't require much maintenance. So a lot of people asking me why I don't grow veggies, but in order to grow veggies, you need a lot of work. You need beds and nice soil, and you gotta weed them. And so yeah, I prefer to, you know, I'm a one-man show, so I gotta grow the stuff that grows easier. So bananas, you just plant them, dump a bunch of compost on them, and forget about them, and they will fruit eventually. You see that one is fruiting already. This one I cut up. So banana, you only fruit once. So once it fruits, you behead them, or at least just cut up the leaves, and I leave the trunk there. This one I cut down this one because it was too close, and I want to dig this one up. But you can leave the trunk there so it breaks down and feeds the other one as it breaks down. So yeah, watch out, there are holes here and then. You see that plant over there with the seed? You know what that is? Monstera deliciosa.
Oh, okay.
It's a fruit.
It really
It's a big, like this, a big green fruit. I never had it, never ate it, but they say it tastes good. You guys ever had Monstera deliciosa? No?
Mm-hmm.
But it does look kind of like taro.
Yeah, taro.
Yeah. So this is another dwarf Cavendish fruiting over there. And this is, I'm not 100% sure. I've been told it's a Mexican sunflower, but it grows really fast, so it's good for chop and drop. Yeah.
It has no flowers.
No, it did. It has nice yellow flowers.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it flowers a couple of times a year. Yeah. But it was really big. I just I just trimmed it up the other day. And as you can see, I started to run some irrigation pipes, digging trenches. Yeah, well, fortunately I have that backhoe. I bought it from my neighbors and fixed it up, but it's still the engine has some issues. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff you gotta fix. You gotta fix the mower, the tractor, the little tractor, the big tractor, your bike. You know, when you're a small budget, you can afford to buy good tools. You know, because good tools cost a lot of money. So it's a bit of a hassle the first few years until you figure everything out and you buy your tools. And you know, first when I started, I was like, oh, I don't need tools. You know, why? You know, I'm gonna buy a shovel, a pitchfork, and a wheelbarrow, and that's it. You know, I can do it. I mean, I'm young and strong. You know, I'll do the work. But the thing is, you know, you have limited time and limited energy and so much stuff to do. I mean, you gotta dig a well, you gotta build a house, you still gotta work part-time to make some money to put it in the farm. So there's so much stuff to do, and you know, when it starts to rain, then the grass grows like crazy. And what are you gonna do if you don't mow? Then the government gonna come out. They come out every year in March to check out if you are really doing the agricultural stuff. And if you didn't mow the land, then they might take your ag exemption away. So that's no good. So you gotta mow. And bye guys. Thanks for everything.
Have a great day.
All right. Take care. Bye bye.
We'll catch you next time, Robert.
All right. Thank you guys. Bye bye. So yeah, it's a challenge, you know, when you start on a small budget. Where are you gonna spend your money? You need an irrigation system, you know, you need a shelter, you need buildings, you need water, you need tools, you need a dump truck, you need the tractor, you need this and that, and yeah, it's tough, but it's doable. It's doable. It's gonna take some time because it's been 3 years since I started, but the first 2 years were really tough until I figured out what I need to do and how. But now I know what to do, and I have some tools too, and I have my water and setting up my irrigation.
Did you already have water going to the trees you had planted, or no?
No. So first, when I planted the first trees, I hand watered them for a few months, and then when the rainy season comes in May, from May to October, you don't have to water at all. And if you put enough mulch around them to retain the moisture, then you don't really need to water them. The only problem is if you don't water them, it's gonna take longer for them to fruit. So yeah, they can survive without watering, but they're gonna grow slower and they're gonna fruit slower. So the more water you give them, the more food you give them, the faster they're gonna produce. But since, you know, I had no irrigation and I had no topsoil and I didn't want to use synthetic fertilizers, I couldn't expand on. So that's why I was only planting here in the front, you know, so I can whatever I could reach with my hose to water, and you know, whatever I could feed with the little topsoil and mulch and horse manure and stuff I brought in. But now I'm looking into expanding. As you can see, I'm planting more and more bananas in the back too. So I want to expand to the whole 5 acres, and I'm going to run some pipes all around, try to set up some irrigation system, and I'm going to save up some money and buy another dump truck and keep hauling in that mulch. The good thing about it, the mulch is free. You can go down to yard mulching next to the county landfill. You can pick it up for free. The bad thing is it's a 50-mile round trip.
Oh my gosh.
So
yeah, we've got some. We're in Bonita, and we've got a free. There's a county spot like that in Bonita, about 3 miles from our house, and you can get up to 1 cubic yard per person per day, free. So I just go and pick it up myself. I love it.
just 1 cubic yard?
Yeah, it's a small little
facility?
station. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lee County has like 5 or 6 different spots. This is a small one.
They have MW there too, right? MW horticulture.
Yeah, that's up a little north. I think that might be like
Crazy.
it's in that area though. Yeah, yeah. But I can ride my bike to this one. It's only 3 miles, and I have a trailer to pull the mulch back.
Oh, okay, that
So
makes it easy.
that's yeah.
You can get topsoil too, or just mulch?
Not there. They just have mulch there.
Just mulch. Okay.
Yeah. But the MW place is nice. We have been there once.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they sell compost tool for like $13 a yard or something.
And they'll deliver.
They deliver too.
You have to pay for, I think it's like $80 for delivery or something.
Uh-huh.
But if you're getting 20 yards, that's not bad. You know,
Yeah.
you're getting a full truck.
Yeah, so that's my plan to haul in. Yeah, let me show you these piles here. So what I did, you see, those most piles are fresh ones over there, but I have some older piles here. This is more than a year old, and if you dig into it, you can see it. It's already broken down. So this is nice compost. You can plant right into it. I just planted some kind of sweet potatoes, I think. Those. And
That's your technique? You just dump it?
so yeah, I planted. You see, it, there's a tamarind tree over there. That's a banana. So that's a moringa over there. Another moringa. This is strawberry tree, kind of dying. But the plan is to just keep dumping the mulch one pile next to the other until the land is going to be 2 feet higher, and just let it sit for a year and then plant right into it.
Yeah.
This way you don't have to deal with spreading it, and and eventually it's going to go down a little bit as it breaks down. Actually, this pile was higher, like this tall, like almost 4 feet tall. So it goes down, but then you add some more. Yeah, that's my plan, to build up the soil. And once you have a good 2 feet of organic matter topsoil, then it's a different situation. Then you can grow lots of different stuff. You can plant stuff all over the place. But when you only have sugar sand, yeah, I have some melons coming up here. You can see them here. And yeah, the other good thing, when you dump a big pile of mulch, it's gonna push down all the weeds, all the grass. You see that grass here? Yeah, that's a tough grass. When it grows big, it's so hard to get rid of it. So hard to even mow it. It's I don't know what it's called, but it's really tough grass. So yeah, the first year I lost all my mango trees. Actually, this is the only one I survived. They can't take any cold, especially the young ones. Once they mature, and the other problem after is I have no windbreak. It's all open, so yeah. First I was like, oh man, I wish this place was all all wooded, all forested. But then you have other problems. But it's never perfect. You cannot get it perfect. So you gotta deal with what you got. So it's all open now, but in a couple of years, 2-3 years, as I plant the whole area and trees are gonna get larger, then it's gonna be easier because they're gonna create shade, and the grass is not gonna grow too well in shade, and it's gonna have retained moisture. The more mulch you put down, the less irrigation you have to use. So it's getting better every year. It's just you have to have the patience to wait out those first few years. Yeah, 3 to 5 years it takes to build up a business or a farm. Or I mean, if you had the money, if you had a couple $100,000 to start off with, I had less than $10,000 when I started this project. So I knew I still have to work for the first few years, work part-time until the farm can produce enough to sustain me. And yeah, so it's gonna take me at least 2-3 more years, maybe even more. I mean, it depends. If I would use commercial fertilizers, that would cut down on the time. But I just don't want to do it. I want to do it all with compost and mulch. But the problem is, in the meantime, I still have to buy fruits and veggies for myself from the market, and I buy mostly conventional because organic is too expensive for me.
It costs one way or the other.
So yeah, I don't buy commercial fertilizers, but the food I buy was grown with synthetic fertilizer. So
Just go to the Amalfi market
Yeah.
because you're so close.
Yeah, I'm so close, and you know, you wholesale prices out there. I mean,
Cheaper, yeah.
yeah, you buy box of oranges for $10, box of bananas for $5. Really good price. You don't ever go out there?
No, I need to
Yeah, check it.
boxes of bananas.
Well, you can get food and thought. You can buy a case of organic bananas for about $25.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause we get that. Actually, we're going there after this.
Oh, really? I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, you'll
Oh,
have
look at
usually
these.
about 100 bananas. So
Really?
if they start to go bad, then you can just put them in the freezer.
I didn't even
Yeah.
notice. Fruiting. You guys know what this is?
It's pomegranate.
Yeah.
Yeah, our pomegranate has, we just had a fruit the other day.
Oh yeah?
So the
It's good, delicious?
really dark red is awesome.
I thought these were so hard to grow around here.
Not really, ours is big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it bushy or more like a tree?
it's more bushier.
Bushy like this. Okay. It's kind of this is not a tree. It looks weird.
Yeah, they're hard to
How do you know when? Yeah, these are the flowers only.
They're
Yeah.
so expensive, like, we've definitely got our money back on pomegranates.
Yeah. So how do you know when to pick them?
You never know.
You never know.
You gotta
You just guess.
You guess, you gotta feel it. I waited till it was like kind of soft on the outside, and we just like kept waiting. We're looking at it. It's like you never know. You can't.
And there's jabuticaba, Brazilian cherry.
Oh yeah.
You guys probably saw pictures.
I've had the jabuticaba. They're like little grapes.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
on the tree.
yeah. When they fruit, they fruit on the
Yeah.
trunk.
It looks like they're like little pimples all over the tree.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they are slow growers. So yeah, it's probably gonna take a few more years until I see fruit. But yeah, it's they can take a lot of water, so no worry about mounting. You don't have to mount them.
Yeah.
Mike, this would be good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a
Well, you know,
few.
I don't think I had any water on my property during this whole
No?
January. No.
Huh.
I mean, the sand wasn't as fluffy as normal, but there wasn't any standing water.
So yeah, I'm trying a little cardboarding over here, but I don't know.
You gotta get the big pieces of cardboard.
Yeah, because otherwise grass is gonna come up in between them.
Oh
You
yeah, I
look for
agree.
like furniture places where they have the huge
Oh, yeah.
boxes, and then you can cover a whole space really quickly.
Yeah, that's all we use. I get from my work. We at a warehouse, and we get big sheets of cardboard all the time from pallets and stuff.
Right.
And I save it up. I get like a pallet of it, and I bring it home.
This is like a gardening
We use it in all of our
Yeah.
garden.
I didn't
And,
know that.
yeah, it's a weed block.
Weed block, yeah.
Yeah, we use it under in our garden, under our
Oh, you didn't take the
pathways.
trash
and-
out yet.
A great way to get rid of your trash too, yeah.
Just put some soil so it doesn't blow away.
But yeah, plus it adds organic matter because it's just cardboard.
Yeah. that
Right,
makes
right,
sense.
right. It goes back, yeah.
Yeah, take the tape off or
technique.
whatever. The only thing is like the dye.
Oh yeah.
But usually the dye is soy based. Usually it's soy based thing. Usually
Yeah, nowadays it's mostly
because it's cheap, not because people care.
right, right.
Still happens.
Only sometimes I get access to the magazine. We go through, I work for the Natural Likings magazine, so a lot of times we have old stacks of magazines and it's all newsprint. So I'll bring home like a whole stack,
Yeah.
and we plant a new section of the garden
Yeah.
with the little magazine.
Thank you.
We got some sugar cane over here. I have no idea how to grow these or what to do with them or when they are ready to harvest. Somebody told me that the space between the two, what do you call these? I don't know. What do you call the joints? Whatever. They said the distance between the joints should be bigger before you harvest.
Yeah, those are small.
Yeah.
We have like a red variety.
Red?
Yeah, it's like a blackish red variety sugarcane. And we keep trying to look for a sugar cane
Press.
press.
Actually, there's a guy in Florida that he sells them. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We need one because that's the only thing really we want to do. Is
That's
just
why I
get
didn't
the-
harvest any of it because you know, I mean you can chew on them, but I don't
Yeah.
like to chew on them. So.
I didn't either.
But you know, I went to Fruitscapes on Pine Island here.
Yeah.
Right next to Cape Coral, the little island, Bukelia.
Yeah.
You ever been there?
No.
There you go. Oh man, there's a place called Fruitscapes.
Yeah.
It's a nursery, but they also sell fruit.
Nice.
And that's where I had my first taste of sapodillas. Oh my god. When I tasted my first sapodilla, I was like, this is the best fruit ever. It's like brown sugar, cinnamon. It's like a pear, like a good ripe pear, dipped in like brown sugar and cinnamon. It's so sweet and juicy. It's
I
so
didn't like
good.
it.
I planted already like 4 sapodilla trees, and I want to have like 50 of them. Yeah. And what I wanted to say, over there at Foodscape, they also have a sugarcane press.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have sugarcane that they grow it there on site. And so they cut it down and they chop it up and put it in the press, and they put a little lemon or what's the other fruit, the tiny orangey thingy, lime, not lime, kumquat, or no, it's like a tiny
Yeah, the
orange.
kumquats are small.
Kumquat,
like that.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they put a little lime or a kumquat in it in the juice, and you drink it. It's
They
so
sell
good.
the juice, or?
They sell the juice, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, I definitely want to get a
Okay.
I want to get a press, yeah.
I'm gonna go there.
This bunch of bananas here, this is also an M1 or ice cream, something like either or. I still not sure.
We'll find out eventually.
Eventually, yeah. And this one also came from that first bunch I planted. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate 3-4 of them, just leave the big ones there, and replant them. Just keep spreading them out. And over here, yeah, we have some more Nemvas. There's an Orinoco over there. Those 2 guys. Yeah.
Hey Robert, going back to the pomegranate, have you had one that you've picked yet, or that's the first one you've had?
Actually, last year they started to fruit, and I picked 3 fruits, but they didn't taste good. And I think I either picked them too early or too late. You know, every day I came out and I should I pick them, should I not? And then one day I just picked one of them and it wasn't good. And I don't know,
Yeah.
they were all seed and no flesh, almost no flesh at all.
Wow.
So
That's like a bad avocado.
yeah,
You open it up and it's not full.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's some lemongrass over there. Yeah, some mulberries. Oh, I have a mulberry tree in the back over there. It's pretty far back, but yeah, mulberries are very good for this area because they can take cold. They can even take water, and it's really easy to grow them.
Is it the everberry?
Yeah, everberry. Yeah. Sweet potatoes growing all over the place. Mulberry. I have some guava trees over here. Actually, I have some guava trees on the other side. They are fruiting. Yeah. Same variety as these. This is the pink Barbie. Oh, there's a little fruit coming up. This is the pink Barbie guava. Yeah, they get pretty big. They're green on the outside and pink inside. Actually, they become yellow when they're ripe on the outside, and they are very tasty, and they have a unique aroma, very nice smelling fruit. So I have 10 or 12 of these. They can also take water and cold, so yeah, guavas are good. So mangoes are not too great here for this area because of the frost. Although this year we didn't get any frost, so maybe we get lucky with global warming.
Work in our favor.
Yeah. So what else I got on this side? Then we can walk back on the other side over there. But I'm going to show you a few things over here. Yeah, the bananas, sapodilla trees, those are also old piles on the other side here. And I have a miracle berry tree over here.
Have you gotten any of that?
Not yet, but I tried them at Echoes when I was up there for a tour.
Yeah.
And they gave me a lemon, and it was
Yeah,
great.
isn't it crazy?
Yeah, I could eat the whole lemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so weird. It's like, why?
This is Miracle?
Yeah, that's the miracle berry bush. Yeah.
Yeah, so when you eat a miracle
What's this? I'm not sure if I planted this. Do you guys know what the pumpkin looks like?
Yeah, I'm thinking of a watermelon.
I'm not sure.
Oh, what's that? Wait, it's really cool. It's like, I don't know. Wow. It's just kind of fun.
my bananas, but I gotta mulch these guys. I need so much mulch. This is my, oh look, peach tree, yeah, it's flowering, fruiting. Oh, it's so tiny. Now look at the fruit on it. So I think this is a Florgado. Yeah, Florgado. Whatever, this is a variety, especially
Oh yeah, I've heard about that one.
yeah, for South Florida.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Did
you
you
guys
get a
know-
lot of your plants from Echo? Or?
Is that the sweet
I
olive?
buy them from all over the place.
Yeah. it's
But,
got what I'm talking about.
I buy mostly, right now I buy mostly from a wholesaler, from Hopkins Nursery, local, because they have better prices. But you know, some stuff you can't find at the wholesale, so you go to Fruitscapes, go to Echoes. The Echoes, they have some good stuff too. So this is the sweet almond bush. It doesn't have too many flowers now, but you can smell them. They
It smells so
smell
good.
really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Smell it.
The
And
bees
this is
love it.
yeah for the bees. It attracts lots of bees.
And it grows like crazy.
Yeah.
Does it actually make almonds?
No. No, this is just for the bees.
Or?
Just for the bees. I have a little citrus tree over here. Oh, it's flowering. Look. It's so tiny. So I've been told not to bother with citrus because of all the diseases from all the monocropping citrus in Florida. But I'm gonna plant one or two, and once I'm fully planted and I have a good ecosystem going and good soil, then I'll put in a few more. But for now, I'm just gonna try one or two.
What is that? Orange?
Orange, yeah. There's my mulberry tree. It's fruited already last year. Yeah, but these are all fruits, yeah. Lots of fruit. You see how much fruit?
Oh my god. That's awesome. And they get big.
Yeah. Yeah, I love mulberries. Should have cut them down because they are in the way. Yeah, they were here before I even plant them. I'm not sure what they are, but they keep coming up all over the place.
They're still alive.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of them. Some pepper over there too. Let me show you my guavas, and then we can go on the other side. Walk back to the table there. That's my good old backhoe. It works, but it's overheating. The engine has some issues.
What year is this? 1967?
67, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Case 580 construction. Yeah, so I dug, you see, from all the way from the warehouse, from where well is, I dug this drain so I can run a PVC pipe out here, and then from here, in everything I'm gonna run pipes up and down, and then branch out with poly tubing, and set up some irrigation for the plants. And as you can see, I already put in another row of bananas next to the fence over there, and I'm gonna put in another row over here. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
These ditches hold water in the summer.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, but I'm gonna get rid of the ditches. Once I lay the PVC parts, I'm gonna fill them up with mulch. Yeah, I don't want any standing water. Too many mosquitoes. I mean, I guess I'm still gonna get mosquitoes because you know I'm in the middle of a big swamp. But
They don't spray out here, do they?
they're not supposed to spray the agricultural areas. But you know, they spray the other side, the Golden Gate State, so we might get some draft from over there, and sometimes they might not turn up their sprayers as they come as they turn around. But they're not supposed to, officially they're not supposed to spray the agricultural areas. And so I gotta fix up these guavas with, from all the water the roots got washed out. But they're still fruiting, you gotta see some of them on that side is like, oh, it's good. Yeah. Once I'm gonna harvest the fruit, then I'm gonna pick them up. This is the Barbie pink. Barbie pink guava. Yeah, you should definitely get some of these, Mike. They can take water. Yeah, they can take cold.
You know, even though I haven't seen the water, I think it's right for us to see all those.
Right.
It's not like it's dry.
Yeah. Yeah, so these are all fresh moss piles. So I might just use them to put them around the trees. But now that I don't have a truck, bringing more. I'll get a truck soon. Just to save up some money. Yeah, I put in a row of bananas there. Growing this now. The ditches were here. Yeah. So I wish I could have planted more and spent more in these past 2 years, but there's too much stuff to do with too many unknowns and frost and flood and not enough money and no equipment and
All you need is a shovel, pitchfork, and a wheelbarrow.
right. Yep, and the backhoe and the dump truck and the bobcat and a push mower and the trimmer and the riding mower and 10 people to help. Yeah. But you know guys, when you're gonna come back in like 3 years and it's gonna be fully planted and fully mulched, you're gonna see me between those two big pine trees in a swing, not a swing, how do you call it?
Hammock.
In a hammock, yeah. Just waiting for a sapodilla to hit me in the head and then I'm gonna eat it. You know? Then I can retire.
You've already retired. You're doing what you want to do.
Right. I mean, I'm not complaining, you know. I'm doing fine, you know. I'm enjoying the process.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's a bit frustrating, you know, when you think, oh, damn, 3 years went by and, you know, there's some progress, but not enough. You know, where's the fruit? You know, I want to see more, but
It's always that way. It's never as fast as you want, no matter what happens.
yeah,
Which is good. You got
I could have seen more results, you know, if I put a bunch of
hindsight.
yeah.
It's always 20/20, right?
Yeah, but I didn't want to compromise on my ethics, man. I said I'm not gonna buy chemical fertilizers, man.
Yeah.
But now I'm rethinking it a little bit. You know?
Yeah. I know you've thought about it before.
Yeah, you know, because I talk to people and some of my friends suggested, you know, you're not gonna buy, but you still buy it when you buy food. So you know, it's not. And even if you bring in manure instead of chemical fertilizers, you know, the feed that they gave to the animals, it was all grown with chemical fertilizers. So
Yeah, there's no way to get rid of it completely.
yeah, it's
Not completely. Not right now.
Even the mulch comes from lawns that have been treated.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Down the chain somewhere, so it's
Yeah.
almost impossible.
It's all
Right,
recycled.
right.
There's nothing new, nothing brand new. It's all just been
So
recycled.
at some point, I'm thinking, you know, why not use a little bit to help it out in the first few years until I can build up the soil, and then, you know, once I have a good layer of topsoil, you know, I can stop using it. I'm not doing it to get extra profits or, you know, I just want
You
to do
need
it.
to please the shareholders.
Yeah. So, alright, so we can walk back on the other side of the ditch there. So I just planted this row of bananas not too long ago, like a week.
Golden. What kind of bananas are these?
Oh, The ones that the trunk is pinkish, those are the dwarf Cavendish, and some of them actually I don't know, because some of these bananas were given to me by by people, by friends, and I went to meet up garden meetings, and they gave me a few crops and I planted them, and they didn't know what variety was. So eventually we'll find out.
Yeah.
After a while, you're gonna get to know them. Like I can tell apart the Nemwa and the nice dwarf Cavendish. So when you come back in 3 years, I'm gonna know them all.
On your hammock.
Which one just hit you on the head falling off?
Yeah.
You're not going to plant this area out? Did you tell me that before?
I want to leave it open because this is going to be my composting area. So I'm going to bring in a bunch of organic matter. I'm planning to go out with my new dump truck to Immokalee and talk to the packing houses and get their scraps, stuff that they throw out, and dump it in here, and then dump mulch on top of it, pick it all up, and that's going to give me a nice compost once it breaks down. So because all the other parts, when it's fully planted, it's going to be really hard to get around, and I need a place where I'm going to keep all my compost. So I'm going to do 2 piles of mulch here, let them sit, let them break down, whatever whatever I can get my hands on, and just pile them up here, let it sit, let it break down, and it's going to be a nice rich compost. And I can just load it in my small tractor and drive around and just dump it all over the place.
Is this the lowest area on the property?
70-80% of the property is pretty low. So when we are at the peak of the rainy season, there's some water on like 70-80% of the land. Actually, the backside is higher. This part is the lowest in the front here.
Yeah.
So what I'm planning to do now, you see, I started to dig over here. So I'm planning to raise up the driveway and all the way up back to the buildings and the front area. Leave a little parking space in the front here. Raise it up. You only need to raise it up like this much, like a foot.
Yeah.
And you're good. Once you're above that level, that max water level, you're good.
Yeah. Because I was here just a month ago, when it was, I had to park on the street.
Yeah.
I had
It
to
was
walk,
too wet. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my god.
through the puddles or whatever to get to the house.
Yeah, which is pretty unusual for the dry season.
Yeah, that's more like the wet season.
So that's the plan. Yeah, raise up the driveway with dirt, and then around the buildings too, and all the other areas I'm gonna raise them up with mulch. Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna take a lot of digging and. But it's fun, for the most part. Sometimes it's a bit frustrating, but for the most part it's really fun. Because you learn so much in the process, You're gonna learn how to fix stuff, how to build stuff, how to dig a well, how to plant, how to... Go get it. Go get it. Go. Yeah, the water is not too deep now.
Is that your test?
Yeah, that's.
How deep is it? Rocky, go.
Oh, he loves water.
Are you worried about alligators at all? Because I see them on the road all the way right here.
No, I never saw them here.
They're too isolated, right? There's no continual, they need continual
There's
Yeah.
a lot around here, so watch for them as there's more and more water, or if there's much deep
During the
places
rainy
for them to
season?
be.
During the rainy season?
Yeah,
You haven't seen any even during the rainy season?
No.
I know someone lived down that way.
Watch out, he's gonna shake.
Had an alligator?
No,
This is a lemon zest mango. This should be one of the best tasting mangoes.
What kind of
Lemon zest. says on the sticker. Yeah, lemon zest, also known as 27-1. Yeah, they said it's one of the best tasting mangoes. Go, Rocky, go get it. Go. I know you're tricked. You just want to get wet. Show off to everyone.
Maybe I'll just hang out.
This is a coconut palm. You guys come back in like 7 years. We can eat some coconut water from it. Now this is really good stuff to grow down here. Who can guess? You know what it is.
Oh, avocado?
No. Nobody can guess?
This?
Oh, what?
I know you know. No. Loquat.
Loquat, yeah.
I was gonna say.
That's right, I have one of these.
Yeah.
Mine.
So this is really good for this area. They can take cold. Yeah, it's really easy to grow them. They don't require much attention at all.
But James says loquat, peaches, cold hardy avocados, and mangoes.
No, mangoes are really
What was the other one? Guava.
guavas. Yeah, guavas and sapodinos.
You get the pineapple?
There you go.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah, not doing too good. I keep most of my pineapples in